Now that you've seen me work from home for the last 2 months, do you have a better sense of what I do for a living?
You talk a lot with clients, so I'm going to guess something with communication?
Beyond communication, what else do I do?
Help advertise people's companies.
Crisis management.
Is it something that you might want to do one day, following
Seems
Dad's
too boring.
footsteps?
Absolutely not.
But I love you.
Danny Sierchio, age 14, and Duncan, age 2. Dan, where do I work?
Coyne PR.
What do I do at Coyne PR?
Public relations.
What's the most interesting part of my job?
Our clients.
What about my clients?
There's a lot of them, and they're cool.
Demi Sierchio, age 11. Demi, where does Mom work?
Coyne PR.
Do you know what I do at Coyne PR?
Public relations.
Do you know what public relations is?
You help brands get bigger and you advertise them.
Did you know what PR was before I worked from home, or did you get a better understanding after I started working from home?
Well, since I hear you on the Zoom calls, I got a better understanding when you're at home.
What's the most interesting part of my job?
Probably getting products of the people that you work from.
Okay. What kind of things do I do with my colleagues at Coyne?
You do a lot of Zoom calls, cooking classes, and story times.
Duncan, do you know what Mommy does for a living? Do you know that you get to go on more walks when I work from home?
So, how would you describe my job to a stranger?
I would say that you attempt to get press coverage for your clients.
And what do you think my typical workday is like? Like, what does it consist of?
A lot of meetings. A lot of talking to people from the press and stuff.
That's right. Yeah. Do you think me working at home during quarantine has helped you understand what my job is a little bit better?
Yeah.
In what way?
I think I'm able to hear some of your conversations and hear the things you talk about, and it gives me a better understanding of the relationships maybe you have with certain people and how you get those relationships.
Yeah.
So, Jeremy, what do you think I do for work? Tell me about my job.
For your job, you manage numerous clients, and you've got a fully stacked schedule every single day. Calls, video conferences, and you're multitasking your brain off. You're doing 3-4 things at the same time. You're constantly in your personal time, which is very little, just keeping a pulse on what's going on with this country, especially during this crazy time, and have a strong interest and care about what people are feeling, what direction people think this country is moving in, and not just your customers, but overall. And you bring all that to the table with your work and have a real passion about all these things on a daily basis. I don't know how you do it. I'm sure you're exhausted, but you rarely show it.
Okay, so what do I do for a job?
Work
What
on a computer.
Okay, and what do I do on the computer?
Have calls. Have meetings with people to talk about things.
And what do I talk about?
What you know to do. What things that you're working on.
What are the things that I'm working on?
I see them.
You want to see what?
Them.
Who?
The people that are talking about.
Okay, we're going to start this again.
Okay, my dad runs a communications consultancy, and since he's worked from home, he's been extremely loud on calls. It's gotten to the point where a teacher of mine, after asking me a question, has told me to turn down the TV, and my only response was, "That's my dad, not the TV."